Hello ladies and gentlemen, FrozenStag here, and welcome back to the House of the Dragon. Today we are playing the War of the Usurper. Now, something to start off with, I'm getting a comment recently. I don't know if this is a bot or it's a actual person, which I'm starting to think it's a bot, to be quite honest, with how its frequency it keeps happening. But on most of my videos lately, I've been getting a comment saying, "Go through Game of Thrones Part 1. I've got it quite a few times lately. By user MJ2CY8DV90, which I'm thinking is definitely a bot. But I've left him a comment replying saying, because he commented on my latest video, Day 1 asking you to play Secret Free Game of Thrones Part 1. I replied, I will consider it, thank you, stop commenting the same thing every video. Fucking stop commenting. If this guy carries on the blocking from the channel, this is ridiculous. He set me, hang on House of Dragon Episode 20, Secret Free Game of Thrones Part 1 playing. Episode 21, Secret Free Game of Thrones Part 1 with emojis and a love heart. And again. And I put a question mark, so I was like, what the fuck are you on about? And he does it again, Secret Free Game of Thrones Part 1. And I put another question mark. So, stop fucking commenting Secret Free Game of Thrones Part 1. If I'm gonna play Secret Free Game of Thrones Part 1, I will fucking tell you. At the moment, no, I'm not interested. Stop fucking commenting the same thing over and over again. Play this. I don't care. Go away. You can comment it once and I will write it down. I'll make a note of it. But I'm not gonna like... You don't have to comment me the same fucking comment every fucking video I upload. That's ridiculous. If you're an actual person, not a bot, then I think you need to rethink your life decisions. But anyway. Since the last video, the House of Dragon video anyway, we did a poll deciding on what we're going to do after this scenario with Daeron the Kingslayer. The poll has been decided to be a House Blackfyre series, which will be a Blackfyre Dynasty series, similar to my Targaryen one, except this time I'm going to probably do it a bit longer, and see how far we can go really with the Blackfyres. So we'll carry on with Daemon Blackfyre, and I'll carry on from this point on with a bit of editing and whatnot. I did a vote as well, deciding the scenario between a couple of options. And most people are in favour of me doing after the period I did in House of Dragon. So most people are in favour of that. So that is what we shall do, which will be quite fun. Now Robert's Rebellion skips ahead a fair bit, but most of you are familiar with the lore, and I'll do a quick recap of the lore just before what happened when we get into the game. But anyway. Westeros is on the brink of civil war. Rhaegar Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne, has kidnapped Lyanna Stark, the betrothed of the Lord Paramount of Stormlands and daughter of the Lord Paramount of the North. Bran Stark, her elder brother and heir to the North, charges south demanding vengeance. The Mad King, Aerys, outraged by Bran's demand, has him and his father executed and calls for Eddard's head as well. As all but Baelon Greyjoy and Tywin Lannister prepare to declare their allegiances, it is up to you to decide the fate of the Seven Kingdoms. When you play the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. We of course are playing as Aerys the Mad himself. We could obviously of course play as Rhaegar, but nah. I'm going to save Rhaegar for a separate series that I have in mind later down the line if we ever do that. But for now, obviously we're playing as King Aerys the Mad, the most honourable, noble, peaceful king ever to exist. Following the death of his father, Jaehaerys, Aerys Targaryen, second of his name, sat the Iron Throne as King of the Seven Kingdoms. Aerys' reign began with great promise, as he brought in the young, ruthless Tywin Lannister's hand. However, after the defiance of Duskendale, in which the king was held prisoner by his own vassal for 6 months, Aerys' reign quickly took a turn for the worse, after Aerys named Tywin's only son Jaime as Kingsguard, which removed Jaime from Tywin's line of succession. Tywin resigned his hand. Aerys' reign culminated in the execution of Rickard Stark, as well as Rickard's son, heir Brandon, who was seeking justice for the kidnapping of Rickard's daughter Lyanna by Prince Rhaegar, Aerys' son and heir. Westeros has plunged into civil war as the Mad King loosely hangs on to his power from the Iron Throne. In my experience, Aerys tends to get assassinated by random people, so we may end up playing this Rhaegar quicker than I plan. But yeah, we have 3 sort of scenarios left, which is War of Usurper, Clash of Kings with Daenerys, and then Feast of Crows with Aegon Targaryen. Jon I'm saving for a separate thing. I'll give you a quick recap when I get into the game of the Targaryen kings we've had before, and what the sort of end of the Blackfyre Rebellion was. Yeah, when the series of course ends, we'll be doing our Blackfyre Dynasty, which will be quite exciting. I do need to try and prioritise my War of Conquest submod, which if you've seen the developer diary, I definitely recommend checking that. War of Conquest? Yeah. I recommend checking it out. After Prince Rhaegar took Lyanna Stark into his care, Bran Stark had the temerity to demand his life. I've had him and his father rightfully executed, and Eddard Stark and Robert Rath and his allies rise up against me. How fucking dare they? They will feel my fire. Yeah, I'm gonna blow up the fucking King's Landing now. Anyway, where do we recap you, I suppose? I guess we go back to the Blackfyre Rebellion and go from there. So, since Blackfyre Rebellion, we've had Daeron the Good. Daeron the Good eventually. Better go for the whole family tree, I suppose, isn't it? So, in canon, Daemon Blackfyre died in battle. And both his first two sons as well died in battle against Lord Commander Brennan, who went to the Night's Watch after killing one of the Blackfyres unjustly. Aegor eventually died in battle some years later. Daenerys died of old age. Brennan's died, vanished without a trace, and as some of you will, of course, be aware of, he is now the Three-Eyed Raven. Shira Seastar died of a natural death, didn't live very long. Balerion, that guy died a long time ago. And Daeron, of course, lived on. Daeron eventually got struck down by the Dreaded Plague, but before that, which was literally not long, yeah, Baelor himself had actually died in a trial by combat, trial of 7, and actually slayed by Rhaegar himself in an accidental kill that ended in Baelor's death. Baelor perished, and just around the same time as Daeron died, his son Valar, the young prince, and Mataris, the even younger prince, perished of the Dreaded Plague, along with the king. The king didn't kill his wife, though. She died some years later. He'd also had 2 stillborn sons, so the line of Baelor basically died out. With Daeron dead, it passed the throne past to Aerys. He became king. He was celibate, so he would have no children, and he died of Porce However, his Prince Rhaegar fortunately died a lot earlier. His son Aelor had also died in an accident some years after his death, leaving Dragonstone to fall back to Rhaegar. When Aerys would eventually die, Rhaegar assumed the throne and was known as King Rhaegar the Anvil. Elora, another who was married to Prince Aelor, also committed suicide, for I assume with the death of her husband, maybe. Denora, his other daughter, went on to marry Prince Aeron Brightflame, and they all died. We'll get on to that in a second. With them dead, Rhaegar assumed the throne and stayed on the throne until Lord Peake actually killed him in battle, who was then executed by, I mean, many of his warriors were killed by, I think that was later on. The brethren killed them, and then the Rains got involved and slaughtered a bunch of them. The Rains went on to be then killed off by the Lannisters in the Reigns of Castamere event, as some of you will be familiar with. So Rhaegar eventually died. However, his sons died before. Daeron III died from too much drinking. The drunken, he was known. His other son Aerion tried drinking wildfire in the hopes it would turn him into a dragon. Some insanity there. And he, of course, died, as you would expect. Vaela was a daughter, and her claim to the throne was, since the Dance of Dragons was non-existent. Maegor, at the time when Rhaegar died, Rhaegar was a baby, and they weren't going to have a 16 years of regencies, so his claim was basically forgotten. Really, Rhaegar probably should have really assumed the throne, because the distant unpopularity of Aeron Brightflame, there's probably no way he got the throne. But Rhaegar really should have been the next king. Aemon Targaryen, of course, his claim was acknowledged, but he was, of course, as a maester. Obviously, he could have left the maestership to become king if he wanted to, but he didn't, and instead took the Night's Watch and took Brennan Rivers north with him. And obviously, he's still alive now, which usually I've noticed in most start periods with Maester Aemon being over 60, he tends to die of old age. Daela Targaryen, his other daughter, and Rhae Targaryen, none of which became anything to do with they died. We got onto the death of them later on. So, Aegon the Unlikely, Egg, as some will know, obviously his best friend with Duncan the Tall, he became king. However, Aegon got a little kind of insane towards the end of his life, and Aegon had a dragon egg, and he hoped to hack the dragon egg to bring dragons back into the world. However, this went to absolute messy situations, and it resulted in the burning down of Summerhall and the death of many of the Targaryen family. So it didn't go well. It killed Vela, she died. Maegor died. Daela died. She died, who's married to Lord of Old Town. And named Tarth, so Tarth's a bit of Targaryen blood. Duncan, who was actually disinherited because he was going to marry a daughter of Lord Baratheon, but eventually he actually married out of love for Jenny of Oldstones, and they both died together. Never had any kids though, unfortunately. Shaera died of a natural death later on, as did Rhaegar, who is married to Lord Ormond Baratheon, Stefan Baratheon. Then there was Daeron Targaryen, who unfortunately died in battle, likely during the Stepstones conflict, I would assume, or maybe just before. And then Jaehaerys would assume, so for Rhaegar burned alive, along with Beth the Black and the Lord Commander of the Kingsguards, Duncan the Tall, Jaehaerys is assuming the Iron Throne. And Jaehaerys was involved in, obviously, the Nine-Penny Kings, and Jaehaerys ruled for quite some time until he died of an illness. His wife Shaera died eventually while they married together. Jaehaerys died, and naturally King Aerys became the Iron Throne. Aerys wasn't too bad until the Defiance of Duskendale, where Dennis Darkling refused to pay taxes. The king went himself to try and work out a deal, and instead Dennis had him captured, had the king tortured, and basically drove him insane. After that, the Darklings were entirely wiped out, and with the help of with the help of Tywin Lannister, they were all dead. So House Rhaegar now sits the throne. It's now in charge of Duskendale. So Aerys became king, and Aerys' rule was basically peaceful. However, he was slightly going insane. Obviously, rumours say that Rhaegar, his son, who was actually born on the day of Summerhall, funny enough, he actually survived, has been secretly plotting to sort of overthrow him. He's much more popular than of course, his father, and many sort of theorise that Rhaegar tried to overthrow his father. He doesn't really love him that much. And wishes to sort of put himself on the throne and basically make Aerys abdicate, or have him assassinated peacefully, or something like that. Something to get the king off the throne, to get him to become king, to restore order to the throne. Aerys, as you can see, isn't really a great king. I don't imagine his reign will be particularly long in CK2. Usually, in my experience playing as Aerys, it usually ends with an assassination attempt, and Aerys tends to die, and then Rhaegar becomes king anyway. But Rhaegar, since his nicking of Lyanna, isn't really very popular either. So, yeah. Of course, with Viserys, who we all know Viserys from Game of Thrones, and eventually Daenerys gets born just before the end of the war. And of course, with Aegon and Rhaenys. Aegon, who will play us in the next few runs soon, and then eventually Daenerys as well. Rhaegar, of course, married Elia Martell, so they have a strong alliance with the Martells. The Martells, of course, now in the Iron Throne. Got Doran Martell, who's a bit younger than he was in Game of Thrones. Robert Baratheon, who's in charge of Stormlands, since the death of Stefan to a sea accident. Mace Tyrell is, of course, Lord of the Reach. Tywin Lannister, Lord of the Westlands, who's rival with Aerys. Quellon Greyjoy is Lord of the Iron Islands, and is the father of Balon. Hossa Tully, Jon Arryn, and, of course, Eddard the Quiet Wolf. And Lyanna the She-Wolf. So, yeah, everything's gone all over the place recently, so yeah. So first order of business. Now, we're not really going to be role-playing that much as, say, not going to tell you why I'm doing that, but we're not going to, like, go too crazy. Employing the Golden Company would actually make sense, but we don't have, I can't be, if it's a Targaryen, doesn't let us. The Blackfyres, for those wondering, are all dead. I may as well mention that as well, because that's quite a key event. The Bit still had no kids, which I always thought was odd. He's 69, and throughout the entirety of his life, he never had any children, which I was thinking is odd. And I do wonder if there are other Bit stills around. There must have been some sons and other relatives that Aegor had. I can't imagine that Aegor had no children, but then again, he was so busy fighting, leading against the Blackfyres, so maybe, potentially, it is possible he never had any kids, but maybe one day we'll explore Aegor and maybe give him a bit of more kids. Blackfyres, right. So Daemon, of course, perished in battle. His wife eventually dies of old age. Aegon and Aemon Blackfyre both die in battle. Aemon quite famously picks up the Blackfyre's sword to try and lead the forces, but is then shot down by arrows. Daenerys Blackfyre goes on to marry Haegon. We'll get on to that in a second. Oh yeah, Daemon the Brown Dragon is the... Because he had brown hair. But he is... Yeah. I don't know why he was called Brown Dragon. But yeah, Daemon goes on to lead the second Blackfyre Rebellion. Or tries to. But it's thwarted by Duncan O'Toole. And then eventually the Blood Raven appears. And it all goes to shit. And Daemon just eventually dies in the dungeons of King Aerys. So Daemon's written off, basically. He went to the Iron Throne thinking that he could try and take the throne, declare himself king. That he didn't listen to Aegor Bitterstill's advice and went anyway. There was a secret rumor to say that Aegor Bitterstill and Daemon Blackfyre didn't really get along because of his lack of military experience and command, and being a poor fighter and homosexual. They didn't get along. But anyway, Daemon goes on to then die. But when he dies, along comes Haegon Blackfyre, who believes himself to be he's the next in line, and declares he's the third Blackfyre Rebellion, which ends up in going to shit, and he dies in battle against the forces of King Aerys and Maekar, who shows his prowess in the battle. Haegon dies, as our Western Aerys dies of old age eventually. He dies in battle, and his sons eventually carry on, and they appear again in the fourth Blackfyre Rebellion. So, Daemon leads the next Blackfyre Rebellion alongside Aenys and Aegor. Before that fourth Blackfyre Rebellion, Aenys actually goes to the Iron Throne who was promised by Brennan Rivers to have his claim to the throne acknowledged, and in the Great Council with King Aegon, when Aegon the Unlikely was put in king. But Aenys was actually captured and murdered in the dungeon by Brennan Rivers. And what Aegon does is he sends Brennan to the wall for the murder of Aenys, under basically pretense, and guess right, that he would be allowed to... His claim in the Great Grand Council would at least be acknowledged and voted for, but he was murdered, and Aegon wasn't having it and sent Brennan to the wall, which I think is pretty noble action. I'm glad he did that. And it also leads to, of course, the Three-Eyed Raven, but yeah, that's a whole other thing. Aenys dies and is dead, basically. Daemon then goes on to claim the war and avenging the death of his uncle and father, of course. Goes poorly, and Daemon is actually killed in personal combat by Lord Commander Duncan O'Toole. He slays him in personal combat. Aemon also dies in battle around the same time as that battle. He also dies in the battle as well, so his claim is gone, and that line is dead. And so ends the fourth Blackfyre Rebellion. Eventually, you have Maelys Blackfyre, but he doesn't do a lot, and he doesn't try and claim the throne. And he takes over after, of course, Aegor Rivers has died. You also had Aegor Blackfyre, but he didn't do a lot. He just died of old age. He did bug all, basically. And, yeah, Maelys dies. Eventually, the throne passes on to Daemon Blackfyre, who becomes the leader of the Golden Company. Unfortunately, Maelys also believes himself to be in charge of the Golden Company, sort of fight over it. And Daemon is actually then killed by Maelys and is slain. Maelys takes command of the Golden Company, and he also declares himself King of the Stepstones and forms the Band of Nine, the Nine Penny Kings. He is planning an invasion of Westeros, but Jaehaerys Targaryen outsmarts him and declares war first and sends armies to invade the Stepstones. Again, this time without dragons, and of course the Targaryens win. Barristan Selmy, the Bold, cuts a bloody swathe through the armies of Golden Company forces, and he corners Maelys in battle, and they fight a heavy duel with, of course, the Sword Blackfyre and the Golden Scimitar. The Golden Scimitar, I think, is in the hands of the Golden Company. I don't know who, I think, Miles Toyne has it, yeah. What happened to Blackfyre, we don't know. It's assumed the Golden Company still have it. But Maelys was killed by Barristan Selmy, and that ends the fifth Blackfyre Rebellion and the War of Nine Penny Kings. And that sort of brings us up to speed with the War of Usurper, I suppose. Now, my girlfriend's currently out on a driving lesson, so I'll record as much as I can before she gets back, and then go from there. I'm also going to be working a fair bit, but I might have a few bit of times in the mornings to do a bit of recording before I, of course, go to work. So hopefully we'll still be on track with the schedule, hopefully. Or I'll just record while she's around, it's fine. Aerys the Mad. So first of all, his ambitions. Yeah, obtain a dragon egg, that's probably... Yeah. In terms of focuses, what would Aerys likely to choose? Probably. I don't know, actually. Seduction, yeah, that'd be interesting. We haven't seduced my wife, so we get onto that. But she's in hiding, so probably not. Let's go seduce someone randomly. This is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be insane. Yeah, let's seduce the Janos Slint's wife, because that's normal. This is what this series will consist of. Just Aerys screwing everyone. Because why the hell not? Right, let's go get some people to join our court. Right, we can get Maud Crowford, because he would, law-wise, come to our side. I don't know who that is, but we'll take him. Some mercenary. Tyget Lannister, fine, yeah, we'll take him. Dick Straw, General the Windblown. Wildling, because that makes sense. Anyone else of interest? Yeah, some of those. Marin Blackmont and Allor, I think. Maybe Westling, and we'll take I'll take Belmore as well. That'll be enough. That's enough. Won't get too crazy in that, because you always get loads and loads of generals and stuff. It's ridiculous. Hand of the King will be... I can't remember who it was in canon, but we'll give it to Lucifer Manning for now. Lord of Rook's Rest, you can go over to... I don't actually know. Soda sent me Baratheon's probably, yeah. William Darry. I'm thinking maybe Rhaegar should be... I don't really want Rhaegar, but he's the best commander though. No, what I'll do is I'll give it to Mathos, and he can be... Because again, I like to feel like Rhaegar is sort of, in charge of preparing the defences right now. You can collect taxes. Varys. You can sabotage Storm's End. Pycelle's still around, by the way, if anyone wondering. Hunts of whatever that word means. Varys can be called Eunuch. I'm sure I love that role. Cupbearer will be... I don't know, actually. Probably Gerald. That makes the most sense. Rhaegar can be High Almoner. Master of the Hunt can be the High Septon. Keeper of the Swans. And Paramount Knight can be Lord Velaryon. King's Justice. Don't really care. Oh, no, I could make it a runner for Long Wars. He's a jailer, actually, I think. William Darry. We got decent commanders, actually, already, but at least we've got some spares coming if it all goes to shit, but hopefully it doesn't. Rhaegar can be that, and the High Septon can have that honour. Crown Focus. I don't know who this is, but I guess we get to do diplomacy, I suppose. Viserys can lack pride. Can get that. We can make a few titles up, mate, so why not? I find I have too many lords and stuff like that, and I get like who the hell's and what. So I'll assign only the best commanders. So who's the best at this lot? Cressy, no, you're kind of crap. Byford, who's got the better stewardship? Byford didn't have that, then that's fine. That's fine. Cracklaw Point, who's the best commander I've got? Not you. Not you. You're right, Intrigue. Cave's got some decent... it's not bad, we'll take him, he can do that. Do I want the Hand of the King, or do I want a Last Master of Laws? Probably more a Master of Laws. But that's what the enemy will want me to do. I'll make it him instead. It can be Lord Rosby if he doesn't die of his poor physique, which I've always noticed that he dies of poor physique. This guy, and the Rosby line just tends to die of old age. Although he's married to a Rosby, so maybe she'd just take over. And the King's Words. Who's the best military commander we've got here? Dontos Bywater. Probably Howard. Yeah, he's pretty good. Give me King's Woods, and that is basically it. There isn't anything else for me to do apart from raise my army, which isn't a lot, but it's better than nothing. Damn it! Actually, no, go there. Grab the forces from Sea Lion Cove. The rest of you guys can all march on, or just move towards King's Landing. All right, let's begin. See how much we can get done. She'll seduce. Fucking. Ridiculous. Let's keep an eye on my girlfriend when she gets back, so I need to let her in there as well. So yeah. Okay. Rhaegar has his own men. That's I guess not too bad. And at least we can use some of his levies as well. Now we have more kids to worry about. Fine, get Marshall. They don't like me very much. Oh well. Why would he come to my court if he doesn't like me? I'm confused. Okay, fine. Otto isn't coming. More Crowford will though, for fuck's sake. Hilarious. That's fine, leave as it is. Dijkstra isn't leaving. Westling is. Cool. That guy isn't coming, that's fine. Again, I have spares, so if people do drop dead, then I'm okay. Again, they hate me, but they're joining my court anyway. Yeah, it's rough playing, because you get a bloodline as well for that. Blood the Mad King, that goes to your kids. I think Aegon has it as well. Yeah. So it's pretty rough. Playing-wise, she's not leaving, that's fine. Okay. We muster up our forces, I think. If I can, we'll get the smaller lords join me. So Dario can come join me. So can you. Anyone wants a particularly small lord come join me. Rhaegar, probably Rhaegar as well, because he doesn't have a lot of troops, so he can come to this army. We'll muster up our troops together. I don't think there's any ships. We don't really need ships, to be honest. Unless the AI attacks Dragonstone, but then again, it's not our capital, so I'm thinking the AI shouldn't. It could have been worse. And we get north to deal with them. Lord Dane has betrayed us. Interesting. This might go on quite a long while because I think with this series, because Aerys realistically is going to want to murder everybody, unless it's Rhaegar in charge. So this might go on a little while. This scenario, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm not in a rush to start the Blackfyre thing. Because yeah, again, I'm not in a rush for it. I'm happy to like wait a longer. I don't really care. No, I still want Aerys to seduce people. It'd be funny. Oh, need some reinforcements though. Who the hell's in that battle? Bracken and fucking the Blackfish. That's what lost us that battle there. But we should have more reinforcements coming in. Is Rhaegar screwing someone else? Could be. Yeah, I really can't be arsed with this. I thought it'd be funny, but then I just really can't be bothered to do it while I'm fighting the battle. We get reinforcement there now. Alright. Yeah, the Blackfish. Okay, right. He's definitely a force to not be underestimated. Put Rhaegar as a special character for now. Right. Who I want leading? Bywater loses his hand at some point. Santagar. That's fine. Okay. Aaron's coming. Let's wait for him to lock movement. Aegon. Aerys definitely wouldn't. I played too many Targaryens. I keep saying Aegon. Yeah, we probably would find. We probably would actually find out more. What's this? Most of the laws kindly suggest it would be of benefit to the realm if I studied the languages spoken at the foreign courts. Aerys doesn't care. They can't speak the common tongue, they are not important. When you have held court and made judgment on matters of the realm, many of your subjects have found your ruins and proclamations rather authoritarian and lacking any consistency. This has meant more revenue in fines and confiscations. I mean, your tyrant of councils urging you to apply the law even more. Just... I am the law! We're gonna die. I am the law. So kill some errands. This will realistically be Rhaegar going, not Rhaegar, but Aerys going slightly nuts, which is fine. We're all here for that, right? Okay, I might need to pull back a bit because I'm getting quite a lot of fucking armies on me. Well, I think that's only 1100. If we got antlers and they can't, I will control our front of this flag directly because I'm insane. I'm never entirely sure. Okay. Where's he going? How can he go that way? Save the 19 men, quick! Oh no. Just chase them, they're the pain in the ass. Lord Grafton's coming. What happened to his father? Oh. He died, okay. That's already been a year already, Jesus. How the hell are they going? Okay, fine, we'll go kill them then. Oh, they're buggering off. But they're coming over there. The castle is impregnable. I will release the wildfire if it gets fucking too bad. I need to march down there, really, to be fair. Good, more money. Excellent stuff. God. Rhaegar's being stupid in the south. Oh god. Yeah, Rhaegar's here. Let's maybe try and free up the capital. Right, I think. If we can get everyone to join with us now, I think we have a better chance. Oh god. I may have lost those 2k guys there. But I need to release the capital, this is more important. I'm gonna chase the master. They have some good commanders, that is the one thing that's sort of holding us back a bit. Their commanders... Oh fuck! Jesus Christ. Come on, Wenwater, you got this. You got this, buddy. Oh shit, we're gonna lose. We're actually gonna lose, fuck me. Oh my god. Why is it so loud? Right, that's better. Fuck me. Go for it. Radiant Targaryen. No, that's stupid. I don't actually know who we'd marry. It could be something ridiculous because we're all insane. So, yes, Radiant Targaryen. No. Right, we just lost that fucking battle, and we did kill Lord Piper though. That guy did kill someone nice with terrible like fucking marshal, but still. Tyrell's gonna get themselves killed. Oh, look, Stark's land at Dragonstone. Great. Okay, alliance time. We need to marry Asher off to Viserys. Oh, is Viserys not my court? He's fucking hiding. Which isn't what I want right now. Him in hiding does not help me in the slightest. Alright, Lannister. It's time to arrange the most ridiculous betrothal ever. He will accept. Fine, we'll do that. Okay. And then betroth Asher off to fucking Aegon, which is just ridiculous, but no, not gonna do it. Because Greyjoy just does want to get involved. Aaron the Martell and Aegon? Yeah, okay. Yeah, accept. As for Viserys, I don't know. Well, that's gone to shit. Let's pull back. Right. No. It does guarantee that he won't come to attack us later, though. That's the... Fuck's sake. All the way to Thornton. Oh, it may just won that battle there, though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, no, maybe. Fowler's betrayed us. Well, his son, Lyrian Targaryen. Let's rename that. That's horrendous. Who would Aerys name a son after? Because Aerys is kind of nuts, right? So... I think probably after Jaehaerys, probably. I think. I mean, it would have been Daenerys, but it isn't. Or maybe Aegon after the Conqueror. I don't know. Yeah, after the... no, not Aegon, because we've got an Aegon. Aerys, no. Not Viserys, Mataras, Aegon. Aemon Targaryen? Yeah, I guess we haven't been Aemon for a while, that's fine. We can marry fucking all the... some Islanders, I don't really want to do that. Frey. Brienne of Tarth! Fuck it. that makes sense. We are the mad, so despite the fact that Tarth is at war with us, but all that, right? Should we betray? No, maybe. No, we just lost that. Okay. No, it's not going well. Okay. I am the Mad King. Like, I can beat this. I've got this. We need to muster up our forces together. Uh-oh. Although I find it wearisome and tedious, my council insists that I hold court in the Iron Throne of the Red Keep for once. I agree, but I eventually first even cut myself in the... Oh, great. For fuck's sake. Aegon's gone in... Rhaegar's in hiding, so that's fucking great. Because that's really what we need right now. Fine, the Aerys will come, lead the armies himself. This will go well. Although I find it wearisome and tedious, my counsel... So, yeah, and I cut myself. Fuck's sake. So useless. Such a fucking useless king. Oh my god. Granison, get over here. You can... 20k guys, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, she screwed someone else. Okay, cool. Right, get to the capital and save the fucking day. Come on. Illegal practices among rural tax collectors. Comes the common I never thought about doing anything about them. For self, very much right time. Many some part of the man. I don't want to. I mean, technically, Arthur isn't actually in the capital, so also I don't really. We'd be more inclined to leave it, I think. Again, there's fucking how many troops coming our way? Oh, we've got a nice big army here. That's perfect. Let's kick their asses. In we go, boys. 30k. This is it. Can Rhaegar come to raid yet? No. Rhaegar's just too busy hiding away in the fucking Dragonstone. Which, to be honest, we need to kind of get over there because we're gonna lose Dragon. I can't actually have enough men to beat that. Yeah. It's probably the AI targets Dragonstone. You can't send your entire army over. Again, the Blackfish. Someone kill him. The Blackfish is like fucking screwing me. God. Oh my god. Please tell me. How have we lost that battle? Again, the fucking Blackfish. Jesus Christ. The Blackfish is just fucking unstoppable. It's ridiculous. Right, we need to muster up all our fucking troops. Rhaegar needs to get off his ass at Dragonstone. And stop hiding. The Kingsguard's pretty good though. That's good. Right, Dawn Martell. This is not a good time. You need to get your ass back here, boy. Fine. We'll go back to the fucking capital. Oh my god. This is getting worse and worse. Problem is, it's because... Right, let's go attack Robert. Because the Blackfish just doesn't seem to want to die. So, we move on the fucking Blackfish. And kill him. They captured fucking... No, they haven't captured Rhaegar. Okay, it's fine. I mean, the kids are with me, actually, to be fair. Right. I don't know where the rest of the allies are. But they all seem to be... I don't know what the fuck Martell's doing. What are you doing? Oh, great. The Mirish are attacking. That's what I fucking need right now. God. Okay. We need... Can I even get an alliance with Pentos if I wanted to? No. What about Bravos, actually? Because I'm desperately looking at the 3 cities for potential alliances now, because this is just getting... No, you'll have no sons. Mir, this is just such a shitty time for you attacking. Tyrosh? Maybe. Brienne Tar's fucking useless. Let's just not bother with that. Let's see if we get Tyrosh. He's at war with someone else, though. Although he's 99% in favour, he's going to win that, so that should be fine. If we can get Tyrosh to come help. Maybe. That could help. Anyway, let's go kill some Baratheon forces. Lord Colin, I know who that is. Lord of Blue Grove. Lord Stannis is here as well. And that guy. We have superior men. We can beat them, right? Right? Yeah, we've got this. Okay, good. The Blackfish, though, just refuses to fucking die. So that's going to be a pain. Oh, fuck. I can't... Well, fucking Aerys lasted how many years? 2. I can't stop coughing, something's filling my lungs, the enemy shoulders shouting orders. I'm having a hard time focusing on the words. My knees give way and I'm on the ground dropping my spear. Did we die? Did we have like a heart attack in the middle of the battle or something? I don't know what the fuck. Okay. I guess that's it for Aerys Targaryen, I suppose. In his final moments, Aerys admitted that he loved his son. Aerys' his last breath at age of 40, he died in battle against the forces of Sir Boniface. Known for disregarding the rights of his son, Aerys and the tyrant, a tainted man, may the gods judge his actions. King Rhaegar, beautiful beyond words. Rhaegar's appearance will foreign dignitaries groveling at his feet. Long live King Rhaegar. So ends the King Rhaegar. Now, at least now the series will be a bit shorter because now we can just sort of not kill everyone. Grace's King Aerys has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. I've all got stuff. So Rhaegar's now king. All hail the king, I suppose. Can we get Tywin to... He's my rival? No, he isn't. Would Tyrus now accept the alliance? No. But we give him an artifact. What do I need? Badge to the Hand of the King. Don't need that. And now if I give Tywin his Hand of the King badge back? Maybe that might sway him to at least accept non-aggression pact, if not anything else. Okay, we got a bunch more commanders, so we'll make use of that. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, kill Aerys, man! Look at how many plots with the kill Aerys. I can demand. What was Rhaegar up to? I was trying to maybe put himself on the throne, potentially, I think. Yeah, because Aemon needs the money more than I fucking... Why has he got 82 gold and I have 37? Has fucking Viserys got some too? Yeah. As if they're gonna fucking need that money. What's the point of that? Yeah, private funeral, for sure. I think after all that. No, that's great. Just walk right into that grate. I guess we get her on to pile onto us. Aerys has got Rhaegar wants to obviously win the war. I can do scholarship focus. Okay, that's not really. Can I come out of hiding as well? Because I do not need to be in battle, right? Well, I'm not gonna be able to come out of hiding at all, am I? Actually, no, just get on the ships. Right, anyway, let's reassign the commanders and council. Muscle Whispers is Varys, who is where? Has he gone? Has Varys gone and left? Oh, that's great. Yeah, you'll do them. We'll get a Grand Maester. I don't know where Varys is gone. Maybe he's left. Maybe he's like, fuck this, I'm off. We're rivals with that guy for some reason. That's not great. Obviously rivals with Robert. For obvious fucking reasons. We're adopt a warlike sigil. Why not? We're at war, so may as well. We'll get that council thing going at some point. Tyrell's sort of gone off me, that's a shame. Rhaegar's definitely more liked, but at the moment I don't think he is that much liked. Because of the whole fucking Aerys Targaryen thing. Which, thanks, by the way. Thanks, Dad. It's made that real fucking shit for me now. Let's... Now, what are my commanders like? Adrian's... I don't want you to command your crap. Manly... Okay, you're better, actually. Miles, you're a good fighter, but I don't have any military command. I put you in charge instead, you're better. Luan Dawn's Jake back. Blackberry? Yeah, Marin's a little better. We'll put him in charge. Again, I want the best commanders. I don't want anyone that's kind of shit. Okay. Right, what can we do with him now? If I can get him alliance. Sir Gerion's got Castamere, that's cool. As for Tyrus, do they accept my... Not yet. Taking more shit. I think Pycelle must have actually died, I think. Which is fine. I guess we'll play as Rhaegar now. You got your Rhaegar out of me. Detain Jester. That's really nice of you, Ches. Please accept the alliance. Yes! Excellent stuff. Right. Things are coming up, Stag. Hey! Right, this is where the fun begins. Right, we'll get you involved immediately. Alright, lads, we're going in. Right. Fire and blood, bitches. We're going in. It's not over yet. Fuck yeah. Let's hammer them in. I could do with Rhaegar coming out of hiding, though, because it's just... Him being in hiding does not fucking help in the slightest. Because if they take the capital, I'm kind of screwed. Can't be Mortal Crowford join me. It's hilarious. Right. Maybe Pyle Howard might die in battle if I leave him in command. King Rhaegar, a pretty wench is showing herself to you. I think Rhaegar's kind of like busy with Ellie. He's in love with Lyanna, so no. Excellent. That's what I want to see. Thank you very much. That's 40,000 men I now have, which is very good. Which is enough to hopefully counter the Blackfish. Okay. Okay. Right, getting over to the capital probably isn't a very smart idea. Oh, I got one man. Brilliant. We're saved. Really are absolutely saved. Can I put anyone else in? I can't want Rhaegar to be out of fucking hiding. Can I remove that trait or will it break the game? I need to be at peace. The AI's put Rhaegar in hiding now. It's going to be of no use to me, which is maybe a good thing, actually, because technically Rhaegar's safe. But anyway, my girlfriend's back now, so we'll end this recording up here. Next episode, we shall return to defeat the rebellion, hopefully, which isn't going too well so far, but I think now Rhaegar's in charge. Now with the Lannisters and the Tyroshi on our side, things should hopefully be coming up a bit better. And once he hurries up and finishes his war, then we'll have some Tyroshi forces coming to our side, which is good. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and farewell.